Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's Munich and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And even though they're opening on the road, there's a little something more at stake because of the new city they call home.
Yeah, and, you know, their home opener is going to be the big event, but this is still an important series for them and a historic game here today. And when you're representing a new city, you really want to get the season off to a successful start.
Yep, they're looking to give their new fans something to cheer about right away. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Makes the catch, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One out, base is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Meadows brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, and today's starting pitcher, Jesus Luzardo. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Colt Keith, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That misses, and now 2-0. And that's outside. And there's the automatic. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4. Here's Riley Green. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. Man at first, one away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 left for Detroit. We played an inning. No score. And we're back.
Leading
Top of the
off,
second. And now it's Luis Robert.
Robert Jr.
Scooble back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball, that's out.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Green under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Max Kepler at the plate. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Batting 7th.
Now the third baseman, Corey Joltz. Left field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one fouled hard the other way. Suarez, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Gibson drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he
That's
doesn't
ball
get the
two.
call. Now 2-2.
Caught a break right
count.
there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Shut down there. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one way inside.
2 strikes.
He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Kyle Teal, the next to hit. That one the other way. Tosses across to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Honus Gibson. Outside low, ball one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball two. Top of the third, no score. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Honus Gibson with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Home half of the third. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Pulls that one foul. Luzardo winds and deals. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. So up next, Parker Meadows. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
One out, the runner at second. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. And that's down and away.
Two to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Keith takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Win at second with 2 down. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Robert snags it on the run. Back here in Detroit, start of the 4th. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Robert swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. And that one upstairs. him out. That K is his third of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Not even close there. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. Now batting Max Kepler. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that drops in for a strike. Way outside.
2 strikes.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Carpenter batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kepler takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Corrals it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Corey Julks. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And next is the designated hitter, Brian Ramos.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swinging a foul out of play. The other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the second baseman, Honus Gibson. 1 for 2. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Gibson, 22 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carpenter on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Robert hauls it in, and there's one away. Danny Jansen to hit here. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
And there's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Good job to fight that one off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. Way inside, gets out of the way. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To third, Jolks. Slings to first in time.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Meadows stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Inside. And it's 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back at Comerica Park. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Skubal back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Bichette stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
No strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Yeah, that's fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Torkelson pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. Swing and a ground ball. Gibson. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. 2 down, base is empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That one misses.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's
Ball.
off the mark.
Down.
2 balls, no strikes. On a line out towards center. Robert makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started, and here is Lawrence Butler. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's under it. He's got it. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Green makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Corey Julks. First
That's
pitch,
outside.
and he just misses. Action in the pen down there. Justin Martinez getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley getting loose as well. Got it started a little too early. Strike
1 ball,
one.
1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Lifted in the air, right field. Carpenter. And that is that. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for
No
the batter.
ball, 2 strikes.
Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Up
pitcher and
next
catcher
for
on the
the
same page right now.
Tigers, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Fastball is
that pitch is out.
outside. That one down the
That ball's
line,
foul.
and it goes just foul. And that's a
Ball.
little bit high. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Spencer. Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And the first
Ball
pitch
one.
misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Welcome
Now
back, and a new
pitching
arm
for
on the
the
mound to start the
Tigers.
8th. Justin
Number
Martinez.
63.
These are the spots
Justin
relievers really make a name for
Martinez.
themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same
Home
time,
runs that count.
there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Movement in the bullpen. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And that's a
2
check
balls,
swing and a
2
ball in the
strikes.
dirt. The count now 2-2. And that's ripped for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time.
No, he
That's a
did that.
leadoff double.
All always feels amazing getting a job done
Now
when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Teal now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's a strike. And that is out of play. So the tying run at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Jansen on to first. First out in the top of the eighth. And the runner stays where he is. Now here is Honus Gibson. 1 for 3. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that skips into dirt. Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
In the dirt, 3-2 down. Ramos, the runner at second with one away. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Here's Profar now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want.
So they turn to their closer, Will Vest.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First and second, 2 outs. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. He'll score, and they've tied it. Heading for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Luis Robert now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Bichette around third and headed home. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Lawrence Butler. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Back foot slider struck him out. 3 runs on 3 hits. No error. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Now pitching,
Andres Munoz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Munoz, a righty that throws with power. 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Win up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Popped up, reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Got him swinging. Down in order go the Tigers, and they still trail it here 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Vest back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Now the third baseman, Corey Julks. 0 for 3 in this one. Time called. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter.
Now
Colson
coming in to
Montgomery
pinch hit,
looking to
number
start something
83.
with one gone. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So a man at first. And now the DH, Brian Ramos. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Kyle Teal. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And here comes the Tigers. He heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching
To the
for
mound now, they
Tigers.
turn to Blake Trinan.
Number
Pretty tight
49.
game, so they're looking for quality
Blake
pitches out of him right
Trinan.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate,
Ball one.
Honus Gibson in the dirt. Montgomery, the lead runner out at second. Teal on at first with 2 down. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, Colson
Number 83.
Montgomery. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Penn Murphy
Now
on to try and
pitching.
close it out. A
Number
chance at his
63.
first save of the year. Ripped on a line. Kepler makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ball
And
one.
that's one of those. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses,
That's ball 2.
and the count is 2-2. Next
Count is
offering is
3-2.
outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's too high, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The next
Nope,
pitch
that's a
misses. 1-2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that misses. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Murphy is just 1 strike away.
Ball.
And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.